Teeth Wisdom, and I'm excited to welcome the host of Wisdom Teeth Wisdom, Dr. Ted. Dr. Ted, what's going on? How are you?
It's a great day. Thanks so much.
Oh, it's a great day. And when you talk about wisdom teeth, we talk about the removal process. And all of us hate to be in the chair. We hate it when we go to see the dentist. We hate it if we're having to do anything that we have to wait that seems painful. But when we talk about wisdom teeth, a lot of people think about, is it painful to remove wisdom teeth?
It's understandable why someone would be concerned that they're going to have some pain. And unfortunately, a lot of people will postpone going in to get it taken care of until they are hurting and to the point where they can't stand it any longer. That's probably the point where it's going to be very difficult to try to make that a comfortable procedure. So it's best to be able to do it before either the tooth itself gets infected or the gum around the wisdom tooth gets infected, because infection tends to make giving a good local anesthetic, a profound numbing, it makes it much more difficult. And oftentimes the infection may need to be resolved with a week of antibiotics before you start doing the surgery for safety reasons. So waiting until it's infected is definitely a no-no. A lot of times people will interpret pressure as pain when it's not. And, feeling a lot of pressure, with a surgeon working on a tooth in your jaws, it's not a pleasant feeling. So oftentimes, even though the surgery may not be painful, it's all the pressure that has to be done because you're removing a hard object from almost like from cement. When you're over 20, that bone is hard. So being unaware of that process, I feel it's helpful, even if it doesn't hurt. And so going to sleep is obviously a big advantage there. Sometimes when patients are older, they've gained weight, getting to the point of being obese. Sometimes they've got sleep apnea to contend with. And when you're trying to put somebody to sleep with sleep apnea, that's a much more difficult thing. So oftentimes what I'll do is I will numb the patient while they're somewhat sedated, wait until the numbing has taken effect, and then deepen the sedation to whatever point their airway allows me to go. If I have to lighten the anesthetic in order to be able to do their surgery, at least he and I would both know that everything's going to be numb and they're not going to hurt. So doing that numbing beforehand can be very important for somebody who might not have the greatest airway in the world for going to sleep. And another vote for dealing with wisdom teeth when you're younger. You don't have to worry about medical issues. You don't have to worry about airway issues when you get older. You don't have to worry about infection if you get them out before they get infected. And there's one other thing that you have no control, the surgeon has no control, and that's if there's like an extra nerve, which is unusual, an extra nerve going to the wisdom teeth or to the lower jaw. And in that case, being asleep is another advantage, where if it can't be completely numb because you got a really weird nerve supply, going to sleep can be very helpful for that. So those are the only things I can think of at this point as to when it would hurt. Otherwise, normally it's not,
And
if it's
that's
done
great to
well.
know. So, because a lot of people avoid the dentist just because, avoid the dentist and then also avoid the oral surgeons because of that, right?
Yeah,
Same.
exactly. So trying to do difficult oral surgery while you're awake, I don't usually suggest it because there's too many issues at hand. And being asleep, as long as you can safely be put to sleep, you're healthy. You haven't waited until you're unhealthy to the point where you can't go to sleep, which if you wait long enough, that'll eventually catch up with you. Um, to me, it's worth going to sleep. So.
All right. Right now, if you're in the Tampa area, if you want to talk to Dr. Ted, where should they go?
The website for Wisdom Teeth is tampawisdomteeth.com. Our office phone number is 813-972-3478.
All right. Thanks again, Dr. Ted. And that was a great Wisdom Teeth Wisdom episode, guys. Take care.